What up? What up? What up? What is going on, everybody? How you doing? This is Kay, and I'm back again with a live training today for you, for anybody in your family. Um, Let me turn that phone down so I don't get any distractions. Because I sometimes when I'm on live, I get a lot of what's it called? Um, phone calls, and sometimes they're business phone calls, and sometimes I might just have to take it sometimes. But welcome. This channel is to help you out there who are looking to start a business or side business um, for yourself. I'm gonna say it again. I don't. This YouTube channel is for people just looking for information. If the information's for you, that's cool. If it's not, keep it moving. Um, you know, so a quick background of how I got into this business. So I think it was about 5, 6 years ago. I don't remember. I was on Indeed looking for a part-time job, and I seen a posting that says process server. You know, high school. You don't need you just need a high school diploma, 18 and over, or whatever. You need to be the ages of 18, no experience, blah. So I went to I sent my resume, and the guy called me and asked me to come in for an interview. I went into the building. He said, I've been in this business for about 20 years, 20 years now. So he was like, so he showed me a room. This guy had it well together. He had everything put together. He had his office, they had the conference room, and he had a room with three ladies. They had TV screens on the top connected to their computer. So they were tracking people who were delivering these documents, legal documents. And he was like, I'm gonna give you about 5 to get started with. So um he's like, it's $25, or how much did he call it that day? $25 per serve. I'm like, okay, cool. So he's like, just drop you all you have to do is go to the address on the document, drop it off, and go into your system, download the app. So I downloaded the app and show your attempts, which we're gonna get into later. So I went to so I got those 5 cases, and I tried to deliver one time, and nobody was home, so I put a little sticker on the wall on the door or whatever. And I did about 2, and nobody was opening the door. Man, I put that thing aside. I pushed it aside. And he called me about a week later and said, hey, dude, you haven't delivered any of our papers. And he said, okay, can you bring it back? Because some of our clients are a little worried. So I dropped those documents off, and I never did that job again. Now, fast forward, I think 2022 or 2021. I was just on YouTube. I was on YouTube watching videos, and process server. I just for some reason process server just came showed up, and I was like, man, I did this before, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to try to work for somebody. I'm gonna see how I could do it for myself. And here's the thing: I work in the community. I do things in the community, so I'm always out and about. So I'm like, okay, this is something I can do on the side. So I signed up. I was looking for a software, and a man reached out, linked me up. I did about maybe 2 jobs or whatever, and I stopped because I wasn't getting no clients, no clients. And all of a sudden, I signed up again, and I'm just getting clients like nothing now, just a little bit, not as much. So it's a good business for you to get into, good side business. A lot of people are not. This business is not as popular because it's not as fancy. The reason why a lot of people get scammed is because they want to go into a business that's fancy. They see all these Instagram gurus and people that make it look good, so they're pretty much seeing a lifestyle, and they invest their money in. This is a good business to invest your money in. You can do this yourself. Then, if you're getting more jobs, then you can start hiring somebody. All right. So we're going to go right into it. I know this is not the type of content people like to watch. I understand that. Right? That's cool. No problem. Right now, this is free. And I'm gonna come here a year later and let you know how much this business is making me. And this is free because eventually this is gonna be taken down. Um, and this is not about me trying to get money from people. I'm not selling anything after this. This is just pretty much giving you guys the information that you need if you want to start a side business. I'm doing it right now. I am doing it right now. So there's no phoniness here. This is all real. All right. So before you, if you're thinking to start one, because all of us are in different states. Here in Maryland, um, fingerprint gurus, how you doing? Oh, so you do you have a fingerprinting business? If you're thinking of starting one, check the state. Some states they require you to have a license. Like here in Maryland, you don't need a license to become a process server. You don't need that. You just need just know how to do the job. So check your state laws, making sure that you don't have to be licensed, bonded, or registered. You also need to understand the rules regarding serving legal documents such as timeframes, locations, and method of service. Now, when it's a time frame, sometimes a subpoena company or somebody that writes that helps their clients with the courts, right? Okay. Let me see what it says. So I taken a guy's course in California and he disappeared thereafter. He disappeared. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, this is free. This is free, man. This is free. So time frame is like, okay, I'm gonna give you a week to help me serve this document. So within a week, let me see. Fingerprint business. The truth is, I'm glad that you're here, right? I in my area currently right now, there's only one company in the whole county. I don't live like I live in Maryland, so there's Baltimore City, right? Then there's the counties outside of Baltimore City. In Baltimore City and Baltimore County, there's like multiple fingerprinting businesses, right? In the county that I'm in, there's only one fingerprinting business right now. And I'm like, that is like, if I can get this process server business up to where I need to, fingerprinting is the next thing. I already have the documents from the Department of Public Safety. I am ready to go. So that is one business I'm going to get into because there's only one business in this county that's doing it. And I checked. I was looking for fingerprint, and they're the only ones that do it. I'm like, and you have to schedule an appointment. They take appointments. You can't just walk in unless you have to go to like Baltimore or something, But yeah, awesome. Nice to have you here. Appreciate you. So, time frame is very key. So they will send you, like, when they send me the documents, they would tell me I want it served within a week. I want it served tomorrow. Like if they want it rush service, then you have to put a little extra on it, which we're going to get into later. So they will send me the document. They'll give me a week. Location matters. Serve it maybe 5 miles, maybe 10 miles. Oh, do you serve in Baltimore City? I'll be like, yes, I serve in Baltimore City. I'll look at the address. This is in a dangerous neighborhood. Put on another $50. Or no, thank you. Appreciate it. Now, methods of service. Sometimes they want you to serve the right person or just serve somebody. Like just serve any adult. Just drop it off, right? So I've done those. I just drop it off. All right. So make sure you research the legal requirements first. Some states I did check. Some states I'm not sure, which I'm going to get into. I'm going to do the research for this channel to see which states you need a license to be a process server. Next, build a strong brand, right? Create a website. So I have a website for my business, but one of my services is process server. So I have that there. So build a website, have business cards, marketing materials that you can push your brand out there. Get a Facebook, Instagram if you want. build a strong brand. Make sure you have that, a website, because they will look on your website. I always say it on this channel. I don't care what type of business you have, right? Always have a website, because once a business, somebody that wants to do business with you, once they can get your business through Google, the first thing they'll do is check your website. So if you don't have a website, you are losing. So get a website. Next is build a network of clients. Build relationship with law firms, collection agencies, and other potential clients. Now, let me explain collection agents. Let me explain this. Sometimes you don't even have to build with them. They will find you. And once they find you, they will start building with you. The reason why I said this business is not going away, and fingerprints, a business like fingerprinting, people are always going to want jobs. That's not going away. Process server is not going away, because as long as you have the courts, this process server is going to be here. They've been doing this for 50 years. And I'm part of a lot of Facebook groups, and majority of the people in there are white folks. The white folks are in this business. I don't see a lot of people of color. Like I said, it's not a fancy business, so you're not gonna get you're not gonna get a lot of people on this. You're not gonna get scammed. This is because there's not a lot of us in here. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody's seen what's going on with people getting scammed. They investing their money in real estate for to try to make some money. But this business, Fighting Guru said, I got the runaround trying to determine whether I should license or bond in Alabama. I just decided to leave it alone. Oh, really? Okay. That's somebody can answer your question there. There's always the answers, and I think is it for process server or fingerprinting? Which one? Yeah, please pick. I'm telling you, pick it up, sir. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. It kind of connects. And notary services. All three of them. People are doing this. Like, they have all of them connected. Do this, sir. I'm telling you. But yeah, add process server to your services. So build relationship with law firms. I will say this: most of them will reach out to you anyway. So I never did. When you do, they will put you on the list. They might have somebody they're comfortable working with. Attend legal networking events and conferences to meet people in the field, like NAPS is the National Association of Process something. I'll get the full meaning. National Association of Professional Process Service, and it's like $200 to join. And I just did mine on Sunday. Now check this out. I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on real quick. Let me see if I can share my screen. Oh my, sir, can you stop? Can you please stop? Can you please stop? When I serve a document, I have to complete an affidavit, and I'm always looking for notary. Even though you cannot sign the notary yourself, if you have some of your employees, if you hire somebody to serve those documents, you already do notary. And that's good, because I'm trying to do notary as well. Like, I had to get notarized. I had to get those documents notarized at the Bank of America every time. So yeah, that's great. Fingerprinting and notary that's a great business. I'm telling you, it's a great business. I'm telling you, and you add process server to it. Oh my goodness, sir! I just joined this association on Sunday. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show it to you guys now. So I'm going to show it to you. Hold on, real quick. Guys, you don't have to join my Patreon for this. This is all good, baby. This is all on me. I just want people. If you want a side business, man, come on. This is it right here. This is it. People of color, I don't see much of them in there. So it'll be good to see more brothers and sisters doing this. The white people are enjoying this. They have associations. They are making money. Yeah. Appreciate you coming into this space and hearing your thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Wacky, my bad. I'm so sorry. I think you said something earlier. Nah, I can't I'm so sorry for ignoring you. My bad, brother. This is a good brother to me. He's very good to me. Here in NYC, a lot of Hispanics have their own server processing companies. They are not playing around when it comes to business. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is a great business. You start small and grow it. All right, so let me present my screen. Hold on for a sec. All right. So this is the National Association of Professional Process Server. You have a better chance of getting more clients with this, joining this. So the other day I said, let me check how many are in my area. So you just go to find a process server, you go to zip code. So I put in a zip code, right? And in my county, there are only 2 process serving company in my county. Like I said, um, it said, "It's all good, bro. I take no offense. Please don't. You're one of my biggest supporters." um, yeah. So there's no other company in my area, just 2. So I just registered on Sunday, and they're gonna review my application in the next week or so, and I'll be the 3rd in this whole county, right? So if someone is looking for me, they have 3 companies to choose from, right? I can also service Baltimore. I can also service other surrounding counties near DC. So, man, the opportunities is great for me and for you if you decide. But you just have to make sure that you take your time. A business is not it's not gonna grow just like that. You're gonna have those times, those months where nothing is coming in, right? Like when I do my trainings, nothing was coming in for a few months. So I had to add this service to my business. And trust me, I'm gonna show you my software. I'm gonna show you everything today. All right. I'm gonna show you guys everything today. All right. So I did that, and there was only 2 companies here in my county that's actually doing the business, which is these 2 right here. Let me reduce it down to 20 miles from where I live. No, let's say 10. Let's say 10 miles. Baltimore's not that far for me. So these are the 2 companies near me. So these 2 people are the only ones getting all the work, right? They're the only ones getting all the work in this county. Come on. And I checked them out. They're not people of color. So, hey, I'm going to join them. And if I get approved, I'll be part of that too. So, yeah. So, like I said, the opportunities are here. So we'll get to that later. All right. So back to this PowerPoint. Now, you have to create a pricing structure, right? Determine how much you would charge your services. Consider the amount of time and resources required to complete each job, right? So, for example, this is a sample. You live in Red County. It'll be $60 per serve. Now, mind you, you drop off a document. You knock on the door, right? You knock on the door, say, I'm here to serve whatever. You drop it off, you get in your car, and you're done. And you get paid $60. Now, if they want a rush service, they say, you know what, we want you to deliver it tomorrow morning, right? You can tell them, okay, $100 or $80, $70, whatever you want to charge. That's up to you. Me, I charge $100, right? So now you live in Red County. Somebody has a document for you to serve in Blue County. You can say, well, I charge $60 here. I can charge $70 there or $80 just to go to Blue County. You make your money. Now, for example, Yellow City, high crime. Hey, I got a document for you. I got a summons, or let me actually put that on the screen. Hold on real quick. Okay, I have a summons, complaint, subpoena, writ, or any other court documents, and I want to serve somebody in Baltimore, in Yellow City. high crime neighborhood. So whenever they send you a document, make sure you check the address online, right? So you're not going into a neighborhood that you don't want to go into. Like me, I'll go into any neighborhood, it doesn't bother me. So Yellow City, high crime, they send me a document, I'll tell them $100 to $150. But if you have your own, you can decide on what you want to charge. Sometimes they'll find somebody else, sometimes they'll stick with you. All right. Develop a standing operating procedure. Develop procedures for accepting and tracking and serving legal documents. Develop a system for invoicing clients and tracking payments. Because here's the one thing I know. Sometimes what I was doing when I first started was I'll take the document, I'll serve, and I'll send them an invoice and the affidavit, right? And sometimes these people don't pay. I have a guy right now hasn't paid me since February. So what I start to do now is I tell them before I can serve this document, I'm gonna send you an invoice and you're gonna prepay me, and I'm gonna attempt to deliver this document 3 times, right? So the software I use is Serve Manager. Serve Manager, very easy, no issues, and I'm gonna show you guys the Serve Manager right now. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Okay. All right. So this is Serve Manager, right? So I took down some personal information. I created a client, K Business Podcast, server, K Process Service, right? And so this is the person, the address, court date. This are all fake, right? So what happens is once you complete this document, you add an invoice. You add your invoice here. You add your invoice. You put in your amount. Like for example, I'll put in one of these prices, right? So this you can create your prices. So you put that in. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. Then let me see. Hold on. Actually, no, you guys can't see that. Hold on. All right, so this is an invoice. So you create. So the client I'm invoicing is K Business Podcast. They have the plaintiff, the defendant, the case number, the job, and I'll put in the products, how much I want it to be. So if I'm charging $100, it's gonna show up here. So once I'm done, I'll hit save. All right, then I'll send it to the to the person. I'll send it to them. I'll just hit issue, and it should come up here, right? So the invoice will come up here. As you can see, here's the invoice right here. Then